in the box score, but you had that possession in the third quarter where you're knocking, I think, a rebound away from somebody from Philly. Then you get an offensive rebound. Then you keep Tobias from getting a board, and that leads to Bam going to the line. And that just seemed like that was the springboard for the game changing. How much do you relish those moments where you can just make things happen without the paper saying that you made much happen?
It's pretty much my job. That's what I do. Just try to change the game, affect the game without scoring, and doing all the stuff that's on air. Figuring out a way to win the game. That's it. Possession game. Normally we get more possessions, and we're playing our defense. We got a really good chance to win. So, that's what I do.
PJ, you obviously were James' teammate in Houston, and in this series, at least in the first game, you're tasked with picking him up full court and defending him for most of the night. What's your approach entering a game like tonight, knowing you're going to go up against James?
They need him to be him, so it's my job to try to make it tough. He's gonna score. He's gonna take shots. He's gonna be aggressive. Just trying to make it tough. Just knowing tendencies, what he wants, how he gets fouled, how he scores, just everything. So yeah, that's it.
Obviously, James gets to the line a lot, gets a lot of fouls. I could see it wasn't only your consternation over when you got called, but even teammates. How tough is it to guard him when you're unsure of the whistle and doing everything you think is right positionally? I mean, he's unique, and the whistle seems unique.
Yeah, but I mean, with the new rules and everything, it's some stuff is the way the refs gonna call, they're gonna call. It don't matter. They call fouls, they don't call fouls. I don't care. We just got to play our game and do what we do. If we do that, then everything else will take care of itself. If they want to call those fouls, a lot of them that are questionable, so be it. We're going to keep playing, keep doing what we do.
PJ, do you remember the last time that you played 94 feet of defense for more than a couple possessions in a row or something like that?
Yeah, against Kevin Durant last year in the semis of the East Conference.
PJ, another question on James, but how much do you feel like your experience of being his teammate and playing alongside him helps, in a series like this and with an assignment like this?
Experience, period. Just playing, knowing everybody, knowing guys, the best players in the league. Knowing the best players in the league and how they score and what they need. So it's just something that throughout the season, throughout career, just knowing.
PJ, I was actually going to ask you about Bam. There were a couple of plays throughout this game where you'd have the ball in the corner, you'd feed it inside to Bam whenever you had a mismatch. You kind of did it more than maybe you usually would because Kyle's kind of the guy that you usually do that and you get out the way. Was that intentional coming into this game, or was it just you saw a mismatch, fed it inside?
Just play how we play. Just play how we play. I see Bam 2 feet in the paint with a guard on him. I got to throw him the ball. That's, smart play.
PJ mentioned just how those energy plays are your job, but after that second quarter where things slowed up for you, did you feel like you had to call upon something extra after halftime to kind of get everybody going in the right direction?
Yeah, I feel like I should have did that a little more earlier. Kind of held the ball a little bit, trying to, post it and getting our post splits and different stuff, but, being weak side sometimes where we can attack the glass and get those extra possessions. A few times in the second quarter I didn't do it, so I made a mental note to I wasn't going to let that happen in the second half. That stuff is momentum and energy plays for us. And, we got a lot of good free throw shooters and three-point shooters. So once we can get those plays, kickouts for those open shots, those are momentum changers.
Thank you, PJ.
Bam.
I might as well just at this point, just take his seat at this point. PJ left me for media.